Hello there, welcome to the Handshake here on New Vision TV. I am Lynn Komjisha. Thanks for joining us. Now, I have with me Edna Ruth Muviru. Edna, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Lynn.
So there's been an ongoing vandalism of electricity equipment, and some 10 people have so far been arrested in a crackdown by Uganda Electricity Transmission Company Limited and, of course, the police. Now, they are said to have, been stealing electricity towers or masts, transformers, road signs, among others. This is something that has been going on.
Yes.
Why are they waking up now?
No, they've actually been doing it over a period. It's just that every once in a while, they get a big group. You can't vandalize alone.
Yes,
I
yes.
mean, some of these...
You need help.
You need help, yes. So they had a team doing surveillance over a period, so that's how they ended up getting these 10 people. And they got them from different parts of the country.
Yes. Well, we see this happening. This is electricity equipment that is very expensive. What cost does this have on them, the company, the ETCL, us, the Ugandans, and of course the country at large?
Well, they've put a figure to it. They say they lose about between 200 million and 400 million shillings every year in because of vandalism.
Yes.
But they are not the only people that are suffering this problem. Umeme once put the figure at 1.5 billion Uganda shillings every year. So the cost is high to the companies that are running this infrastructure. But you and I eventually have to pay for it because we are paying taxes. UETCL gets money, that is given money from the Ministry of Energy. If we give you 500 million shillings and you have to spend 200 million of that in replacing infrastructure, you're taking a step back. Instead of moving forward, you have to come back and replace, and instead of doing maintenance and probably pushing the lines further, the transmission lines further. So the cost is, you don't feel it, but I mean, it's there.
I know. I don't know. Don't people fear electricity? I, for one, I cannot just touch a live wire or anything without prior, like planning. But now they still masts. And do what? What do they use these things for?
This is steel. The masts might not be electrified. Yes, the pylons are not. Yes, so they just cut this steel and sell it for scrap. The scrap business has been a problem to anyone dealing in metallic infrastructure, road signs, to the point that sometimes before we had Yaka meters inside our homes, there were meters outside the house, and they would have metallic covers. Even those were being stolen for scrap. So because it's bought in kilograms, every little piece adds to this kilogram. So that is where the challenge is.
What's wrong with the country? Why are we stealing our own stuff?
It's probably because we don't see the value in having these things. It's until someone wakes up and is told there was an accident where a relative died because they didn't show that there was a corner, a sharp bend in the road. So it's because you don't feel like it impacts you, which is the reason why many people do certain things. You don't feel the impact on yourself, on your family, in your pocket, you see. Yeah. So they continue to do all kinds of things because they don't feel that impact.
Let's go back to where they lose about between 200 and 400 million shillings. Now, do they, like you said, of course, the Ministry of Energy comes in to help in a way. But we, the taxpayers, are the ones that, feel the pain.
Yeah, it's our taxes that are funding the budgets.
And you are stealing. It's like stealing from yourself.
Exactly.
So you're stealing and you're still going to pay the taxes. Wow, this is interesting. So some 10 people were arrested. Now, what can we do?
Well, one, there's sensitization. If people can understand that this infrastructure contributes to me getting electricity, if power went off, because they say there are outages that keep
Of
happening
course.
because of vandalism. When a transformer is stolen from an area, it could take about 48 hours for it to be replaced.
If it
I
is
don't know.
replaced.
It's usually replaced because the problem was so rampant that...
But how? What's wrong with you people? How do you get up and steal a whole transformer?
they're looking for the oil and copper in there. So that in those 48 hours, there are so many people that do business that are affected. If I run a milk business and I have the cooler, I don't have electricity. So in that time, I'm going to lose business. I'm going to lose, the milk cannot be cooled.
It will
so
be bad.
yes,
It will go bad.
it will go bad. Then you have the people who selling fresh drinks, passion fruit and all. People will only buy from those that have cooled their juice, you know. So you don't feel this until it happens to your business, a business that feeds your home.
Man, that's tough anyway. But that is what is happening. So be on the lookout. Be vigilant, you know. I was seeing a video somewhere. There's a border guy and there's a thief trying to grab someone's bag. And the border guy is looking. Can't he help? As in, you guys, watch out for each other. It's that simple. Vandalism, yeah. Thank you so much, Edna.
Thank you, Lynn.